Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Quick and Dirty. Today we are going to talk about the new Maps updates for Google's 2021 rollout. Super important stuff, so stick with us. We're going to unpack that right now. All right, welcome back, guys. I'm Zach Greenfield, and this is Quick and Dirty Marketing Tips. Today we've got some exciting news that you may have seen all about Google Maps for 2021. And there are a lot of exciting changes with that. And of course, as local business owners, we need to keep our listings up to date on Maps. And all these updates that we're seeing for 2021 is going to reaffirm Google as the #1 maps and navigation provider and the #1 place to have your business listing posted and updated. So let's talk about what the updates are. One of the cool things that you may know about or have tried or have seen, Yelp had some stuff like this, and Google's going to continue, is AR or augmented reality navigational assistance. So that basically means you can hold up your phone and the camera on your phone will show what it's looking at and then overlay navigational data onto that image. And you can move your phone around, like for instance, and they give the example of doing this in an airport, and find out where the elevator is or escalator or your gate might be, or if you're trying to get something to eat, or your ticket agent or check-in and that kind of stuff. So that would allow you to use augmented reality with your phone and navigate. The big deal is that for 2021, they're now bringing the AR navigational feature indoors to airports and select shopping malls and transit stations in Zurich and Tokyo to launch. So that's very exciting. So if you're in a combined shopping center or one of the big malls in the country, your store could get featured in that. And again, this is why it's so important to have your listing updated and so forth. So that's exciting. And that is AI powered technology, and it's using augmented reality. So you're going to want to really take a hard look at whether you have your 360 pictures in there and street view data that would go along with that, so that when people do use that feature, your store and location comes up appropriately as we get towards the end of this year. The next thing they're adding, which is also super cool, is new layers to Maps. And these are some exciting things. They're pulling in some weather data, so they're going to show us air quality, and that's rolling out in, I think, India and in the US in certain locations. So you're going to be able to add that layer to your navigational routes and see air quality, which, for some users is a big deal. And maybe, you don't want to go into town today because the air quality is really poor, and you'll be able to see that layer now on your maps. And then the other thing that's pretty neat is Google is introducing a new feature to Maps called Eco Routes. And they're going to be using a green leaf icon and green route highlighting. And, traditionally they've used blue, but this is now going to show you the green eco route. And those eco routes using, I guess, AI gathered data. It's a little vague and technical on that, but they figured out what routes leave a bigger impact on the planet. And they're going to suggest routes that might lead a smaller carbon impact on the planet, and suggest that you potentially take these more eco-friendly routes while driving around and so forth. That also plays into, if you're a bus rider or a bicyclist, then they will suggest mass transit and or riding. And that's based on Google's AI learning algorithm that is learning your behavior about how you like to commute to work or get around your neighborhood and so forth. So if you're one of the folks that is a cyclist or a runner, or I guess a walker, maybe, I don't know, if you run around, good for you. It reminds me of that Star Trek episode where everybody ran everywhere. That's a good one, by the way. You should go check it out. The maps will now, of course, suggest to you that you might take the bus and so forth, and that would be the eco route. So that's super cool. The other thing is that, and this is really important for us small and medium business owners that have a local location that's on Maps, is that now curbside delivery and shopping details and so forth are being tested with Albertsons and some bigger stores like Fred Meyer's up in, I think, the Portland area, Seattle area. And what that's going to do is add some additional features to those stores' listings, showing curbside delivery, curbside pickup and how that works, and or delivery options, and or who might provide delivery if there's a third-party vendor for that, for those types of locations. So you know that Google will do this. They will work with large partners at first to optimize and get that ironed out. And then that stuff will trickle down to regular business owners that want to enhance their maps listings. So I'm going to leave you with that today. It's super exciting. And then we're going to follow up with another video, and we're going to show you how to optimize your business listing on Google My Business, which is part of Maps. And we're also going to dive into Street View and how to get your 360 VR photos of your business loaded and posted so that all of these new AR features and everything can integrate with the data that is uploaded for your business. So we'll see you on the next one. Go ahead and like and subscribe. This cleared up some of the cool stuff for 2021 on Google Maps. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that when we give you the next video, you get notified. We'll see you then.